Okay. So I guess I just wanted advice about. Well, I've been dating this guy not for long. It's probably been like a month, and we've been on like three. I'm sorry, amazing dates. And I guess when dating, you see like certain things you may not like, but we've been very adamant about just doing a slow burn. Because my last relationship was kind of rushed, and I want to get to know someone like really at their core. It's one thing, it may not be a big deal, but like I know when I don't like something, it burns deep down inside. And that's basically like when we text sometimes, like last week, for instance. I was having a hard week. Like I'm on like a spiritual journey too. And like I just found God convicting me a lot of things. And I expressed that to him or whatever. Cause he asked me how was I doing. I was like, I'm in like a weird mood or whatever.
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. Go get some therapy. Rest in peace to the Godfather. Your man is not your therapist. So y'all, you can't be somebody that always got issues and think he supposed to fix them. You got to show up somewhat put together and healed.
Sister, you need to relax. You don't like him. Do him and yourself a favor and just put him in the friend zone because you don't like the dude. It is evident. Y'all went on 3 dates. You said they were awesome. What else did Kev teach us? By that third date, seriously now, by a third date, there needs to be some strong sexual tension. Y'all need to be trying to stay off of one another. Not, I don't know if I like him and he irritate me. It don't get better. It gets worse.
Things, and I expressed that to him or whatever. Because he asked me how was I doing. I was like, I'm in like a weird mood or whatever. I just been facing a lot of conviction. And then he ended up falling asleep that day. Then the next morning, he just told me, good morning, I hope you have a good day. But he didn't address what I said the night before. So then today, he asked me how I was doing. I was like, oh, I'm doing better. Like, and I'm happy. I'm like, I'm so happy to be doing better. Like, cause I had a rough week. He's like, why did you have a rough week? I was like, oh, like, I don't know if you remember, but I told you I was facing a lot of conviction. I was in like a weird mood. Mm-hmm. And he also said another message after that when he said, why was it a rough week? And then I think he said, oh, sorry, I just woke up from a nap. So then I responded, oh yeah, I told you, like, I've been facing a lot of conviction. I've been in a weird mood. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. Like, I'm happy you got some rest because you've been working a lot. And then he kind of completely ignored what I said before again. And then he's like, yeah, I really needed rest because like work's been crazy. And it's like, I don't think it's that big of a deal because this is my only issue. I want to address it. Right?
Oh, well. Hell! Yeah, the thing is, he don't like her. Yeah, she is smitten with this dude. He's not that into you. He already got the cheeks. Yeah, all the evidence is there. She wondering, how do I keep him interested? We'd have been on dates. He got the cheeks. He ain't texting back. It's over.
There you go. I can't believe I'm still a little naive. I'm looking at this as if he didn't get the cheeks, just 3 dates. How they always try to explain. But that's true. So she's into him, and she wants this brother to counsel her spiritually. That's what she's looking for. Oh, I'm feeling a lot of conviction. So now she wants him to dive into that with her. What you feeling? What you going through? He like, I ain't that invested. You take a nap. Talk to me after you wake up.
And then he's like, yeah, I really needed rest because like work's been crazy. And it's like, I don't think it's that big of a deal because this is my only issue. I want to address it, right? But I feel like I'm 26, by the way, everybody. He's 26, about to turn 27. But I feel like what I've noticed in today's dating is that certain men, like when you bring an issue, especially when you're trying to do like this slow burn, they might get that confused of me trying to rush them in a way. But really, I'm just saying something I don't like for me to even continue to be dating anybody. So I just don't know how I should address this.
What? You mentioned that to him. So you mentioned what to him? What was you mentioned to him that he didn't listen or he didn't take in that?
I didn't mention that. So I'm saying that worries me. If I do mention it, he'll think, oh, she rushing or I'm nitpicking. So I guess that's the only thing that worries me if I do say how I feel. to even continue to be there, even if this is just in general.
Drew, it's been 3 dates, right? Just 3 dates?
3 dates.
And how long has that been? Over a month? Over 2 weeks? How long has how long?
Over like 3 weeks.
Girl, that's
So
too soon. Drew.
Too soon?
Girl, it's now Drew.
Exactly. Y'all women, wow. Y'all be so clingy. They be so ready to find their husband. They be like, I think I got one. Man, this ninja probably got 10 women. All right. He ain't even considering you like that. And she like, man, but I like him. Why don't he like me?
And she keep looking past these red flags of him not liking her. She's like, I don't know. Am I wrong? I don't think it's a big deal. It is a big deal. She said for talking about how she feel convicted all of a sudden. But you are ignoring your gut feeling. The ninja don't like you like that. It ain't what you wanted it to be, but it is exactly what you thought it was, and still know that it is. Y'all need to stop. She is in the midst of her delusion. Then she'll turn around and throw more kudakata on him. He'll receive it, and then he'll continue to treat her like he's been treating her the whole time, and she'll call him a narcissist. No, he showed you who he was.
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
You're real, Ashley.
It's gonna give cray cray a little bit. That's what it gives. It gives cray cray. It's been 3 weeks, and you already telling him you got problems.
Okay.
And it's Big Mama. Y'all see she got that fupa. All right. Ashley gonna get on her in a minute because you ain't presenting your best self to the market. All right. You blowed out to have any, real expectations.
You ain't applying that kind of pressure. Thank you, Mr. X. Get her, Ash. That brother, he looking at you. He like, you calling talking about you got problems. We 3 weeks in, maybe a hunch here or two. You blowed out. Men are logical. He like, are you worth the trouble and the non-peace you are bringing and trying to make him your therapist? He think about that. And he like, no, I got something a little bit more fit, a little bit more feminine over here. You just respectfully probably call before the lotion. Respectfully.
You're supposed to call up your good girlfriend, girl. I feel convicted, girl. I'm going through this. You telling the man that in 3 weeks he thinks you're cray cray, and he's 26. He's too young. He don't know. He don't know.
Yeah, but he's very mature. Like I've dated people my age, so in the way that we communicate, I felt like
dog years.
Her voice cracking.
Okay.
Okay. I'm being silly. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I guess this is the thing, Ashley.
He's not.
This is the thing, Ashley. Like he said to me before, like the course of amount of times we've been hanging out, he said like, well, I really like basically like he likes getting to know me, and he feel like if there was ever a problem, I would be real and raw with him about it and say it up front. So that's why I'm just all like, do I do that or do I not do that?
Yeah, the problem is, babe, I can't, my shoe broke. Babe, my perfume broke. Babe, I need, are we gonna go out? I need an extra $100 for the phone bill. That should be the problem at 26. He ain't thinking, he's really thinking he needs to fix something. Babe, can you change my tire? I think it popped on my car. That's the problems he's thinking. He's not thinking about a spiritual awakening. He's young.
Well, he has. We've had multiple conversations about that. So like we're both.
Yeah. Most of the conversations is why you was in the Hucklebuck.
No bread, no water, just meat.
Ashley said he ain't think about nothing spiritual. She said, we was in here, the chakras, we had crystals and Ouija boards and sage, you name it.
Yeah, his meat chakra is hitting your kudakata chakra. That'd be about it. There you go. Good point. Them Hucklebuck conversations is compromised at best, but don't be doing them like that. When they're in the Hucklebuck and they shivering and shaking, don't start asking them questions and make promises like Jody did off Baby Boy. You gonna make me them tacos? I'm gonna make you
both in alignment on those, and that's like one of my number one things when I'm dating, where they are spiritually. So that's why I felt like I could talk to him about it, but it's the fact that I mentioned it and he kind of like, I don't feel like he's doing it on purpose, because I know if we were in person, he would say something. I don't know if it's just because it's text and he's been working. You see kind of what I'm saying?
But the thing is, I think, Drew, he is intentionally ignoring it. And I know you've had the conversations, right? You're saying he's okay with the conversations. But too much of the same conversations will drive anyone a little like, whoa, what's happening? We're having this conversation again. Just thinking about your good girlfriend. She come to you about that guy and that problem 20 times. You're like, girl, we already spoke about this. Yeah. We are not talking about this again.
Okay. I didn't think about that. Okay.
Think about it like that. Okay.
I get you 100%.
Okay. Well, now you get it. It clicks.
No, it did for sure. It did for sure.
Yes. Like it's been 3 weeks, 3 dates, 3 weeks. Y'all supposed to be talking about, oh, I can't wait to see you. What are we doing next? Oh, there's this festival coming up. Like that should be the conversation. It shouldn't be so heavy.
You're right.
And the thing is, when you only have one guy you're talking to, when you just have one guy, right? And that doesn't mean you're sleeping with them.
Oh no, don't start this. We ain't doing the 304 phase. Don't tell her she need to be dating multiple men while he make his mind up. It's all bad. Tell her to go to the gym. Presentation. Tell her to stand up. Let's see her. Right? Don't just say, oh, you need to date 10 men instead of one man.
Yeah, Ash. A little bit more context with that instruction, sister, please and thank you. And yeah, don't let her off the hook. I get it though. Ash is tactical. She is. I got faith she ain't gonna let her off the hook as far as her health and her weight. But the sister voice is starting to crack. She getting wound up and actually ain't Kundra. She can sense it. She's like, all right, I'm already working you over. And you heard she said, keep it light. Don't we say that about Auntie and Gam trying to get into relationships? Don't be heavy like this. Don't be talking about bills and your uncle passed away. No, keep it light. Keep it fun. Keep it cute.
And this goes back to what we've been telling y'all. You know, you can't be spending money on these dates, as we see, because they are telling these women to date without hunching. I don't even know what that looks like, especially 3, 4, 5 dates, months. They talk about, oh, don't give them kudakata. Don't do it, man.
I really, a date without sexual tension, it baffles me. Like, that's why I say coffee date. That costs you nothing, just a time, and that's cool. But when you getting all dressed up and spraying on your good cologne, fellas, there got to be some sexual tension. Otherwise, I believe you fall right into the simp category.
I say you should have more than one. But when you're dating, you should have more than one because now you're putting all the weight on him. All your eggs in one basket. Now he got to text you. He got to call you. What he doing? Where he at? You should have more than one.
No, you're absolutely right. These comments I'm reading the comments as you talk. Y'all funny.
You up, girl.
Y'all funny. I'm not taking anything personal, but y'all are funny. Okay. No, but I agree, Ashley. I agree. Now, like, you saying this, like, I'm definitely going to take a whole different approach now. Like, for sure. Okay.
You're 26.
Yeah.
You're 26. The way you were talking about conviction and this and not saying anything wrong with it, but that gives a more mature woman. I would have thought that would have come from an older woman.
Because you done got addicted to penis juice and now truth knocking you smooth across your damn forehead.
That's what we talk about. These women are ran through. That's what it's giving us. She done had a lot of meat. She done jumped off the porch early, like a lot of these women. She probably done went to college and did that whole thing. And now she tired of getting hunched on. They'd be like, oh, I want a husband.
That's why now she holding on to herself, her kudakata. She said her relationship before this guy now, she said it was fast and fiery. He was in and out, gave her straight meat and hit the dough. She said, all right, I done had that 3-4 times over. Enough is enough. No, it ain't. Y'all don't get it. Men only wish to fill the position of the last man that got them cheeks. If it was your husband, then I guess they got to fight for husbandhood. But if it was just a maintenance man, now I want to be the maintenance man. Keep telling y'all this.
To always talk about it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with talking about it, but that would feel more mature. When you're much younger, you know, you're supposed to, the conversation should be lighter. That's what I'm saying. Y'all can mix it up. You know, you can talk about God. I'm not saying she shouldn't talk about God. I'm not saying that. Hush. But I'm just saying, mix it up. Oh, wow. Look at the new ice cream shop in town. Maybe we should try that out. You know, I don't know. Switch it up is what I'm saying.
Okay, Ashley. I appreciate
Does that make sense?
No, that makes so much sense. And I'm actually excited to like just kind of get it off my mind. Because I'm not gonna lie, you gave me so much clarity in this moment.
Oh my God, girl!
It was like a complete 160
breakdown.
No, because like when something does bother me, like I internalize it a lot, and I'm like, oh, I gotta say something. And I talked to my cousin, and then I was y'all don't be on your phone while driving, but I was scrolling on TikTok, and I seen Ashley. I'm like, oh my god, I have live access now, so this is my perfect opportunity to ask, So
Oh,
yeah, I'm so
and you was
happy.
about to start an argument with that boy for no reason. Oh my gosh, you were not.
That would have
about
been
to
the first
start an
two, and I
argument.
would have hated to be over something like that as well.
So you know what you need to do? You need to find, at your church, if you guys have a group, like a women's group where y'all can.
Yeah, and start talking about church. I mean, the equation is wonky. All right. For men, success, she got to be into you more than you into her. But for some of these women like her, when y'all don't present y'all best selves, you need to find a man that's into you more than, or something balanced, right? It's quit trying to chase these guys that don't like you when there's already men in your DM, people at your church, people you work with. You need to choose one of them guys.
Critical context, Mr. X. There you go. Never thought about it that way. Yeah. She's over kicking her coverage. You don't want to do that, ladies. We're talking about being more into that man. That's to satiate your hypergamy, not over kicking your coverage, not liking something you don't qualify for. So there may be a fine line there. There you go. And the dating field is evolving. We got to acknowledge that. We may not agree to some of these rules, but here you go. Like Mr. X said, find a guy that likes you more. A good old wholesome simping brother that's gonna take the little bit of abuse you're gonna dish out, because she already trying to abuse this dude 3 weeks in, just throwing heavy stuff on him. Find you a soft, more non-assertive. Amazing. There's a church she can go to right now tonight, and there's a congregation, and she walk in. All she gotta do is go to about 3-4 services, 3-4 Sundays, and somebody gonna start applying some pressure to some incel soft dude to come talk to you. I know how it go. Come in there with yourself. Don't know if she got no kids. She got that dog. Walk up in there. She a perfect church sister. Front pew sister. Go and get your man in church. He ain't gonna be exciting, but he gonna come home every night, I think.
Oh, here we go. As far as this woman, Glaze approve.
Yeah, a little bit of glaze won't hurt.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go. Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime, and no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.